So this channel is very random, and it's kind of more in line with my jump around kind of brain, as I tend to get bored when I stick with things. Although, because I'm sticking with my health on the other channel, I'm finding it's easier to stick with a subject, because I am applying the what I learn about being healthier to myself. So I'm more incorporated with that. Certainly, thank you, um, Cheshire Vic, for saying, "Oh, have a look at the body language videos." It is something that really fascinates me, but again, it's because it's more incorporated with my life, and it's anyone's life actually, because we all have body language, and we can all learn to read body language, so we could learn to read people a bit more effectively. You will, it's guaranteed at different points in your life, feel like, oh, I don't, not sure if I trust that person, but you don't necessarily know why. What you're picking up on, whether you know it consciously or semi-conscious, is those body language cues that you've experienced before, in line with people being mis not trustworthy. They might be lying to you. But if you read a bit more in depth on the body language, I think, that's why. There's a generalization that, I think we rewind in the past a bit. It seemed to be a bit more true to what it truer in the past, years ago, to what it is now. I mean, these days, I don't think it's that clear cut when people say, "Oh, women read body language better than men." No, um, men are working in more social skilled jobs, whereas women seem to, at least in the UK, I found that was, more women seem to have shop jobs and retail than men. Men tended to do heavier jobs in factory work, although retail can be heavy. Sometimes you get a big delivery in, but there's some men working in retail a lot as well. This is and all these different things, a blending of, culture and different jobs can influence your skills and so on. And I don't think it's necessarily a male versus female thing. There may be some to that. In generally, scientifically, it's backed up that, women have a denser auditory cortex than men usually, but there's going to be exceptions. Men have a denser visual cortex. Uh, Spatial awareness is more adept than it is in women usually. Not trying to be sexist. I'm saying one's better at it than the other, what it might be. Women better at one thing than men, and vice versa. Not You get this sexist thing as, oh, he's a man, he can't multitask. All right, not true. Otherwise, you cease to function anyway. If you couldn't multitask, um, multitasking ability is increasing among men because they're doing jobs that require more tasks at once. Retail would be one of them. But also there is, underlying things slightly with, male versus female brains, because different levels of hormones change your brain. People talk about hormone testosterone changing the brain a lot, like, oh, it's hell of a drug, yada yada yada. Yeah, estrogen's no different. It really changes the structure of your brain. Testosterone changes the structure of the brain in particular ways. Estrogen changes the structure of the brain in certain ways. All right. Um, for some reason, higher levels of testosterone help people keep a time, like for a drummer, time in beat, like a drum in beat, a tap tap tap. People with, transitioning from female to male. So they have operations, they have hormone injections and so on. I've talked about that. I've found that. Look around the world. Look at bands with drummers. 9 times out of 10, the drummers male. Not because the females are pushed out. Violinists are more female violinists than there are male. Because they're better at it, vice versa. Not because they can't. Some are better at this. But body language. I think it's not so much of men are not good at reading it. I think they're very good at, can be very, very good at it, because they're visually orientated anyway. There's always sound about, oh, men are visual. But so are women. In different ways. And women are trained to look their best, and so are men, but it's women who put the makeup on. And training the artistic side of the brain, human brain, right? Although I've seen some women plastering makeup, it doesn't look artistic at all. It looks terrible. You look like a fucking clown, actually. A lot of men don't like a lot of makeup anyway, in my social circles at least. But it's the makeup firms that will try and convince you, oh, do this and that with heterosexual women, or even bi or gay, whatever, lesbian, whatever. They oh, look pretty, look, you're about to wear this and you'll get your partner to appreciate you more. No, it doesn't. I've seen such natural beauty among women that is hidden, I think, by makeup as well. You look sexier without it. And, and some women hate me for saying that. So, yeah, this channel, I think I'll do some more body language videos. Cheshire Vic, and behavior and all that is clearly interesting to me, because we're talking about differences, men and women, and how we're trained to think via consumerism of different things. Yeah, like sprays and deodorants and shower gels that sold for the male market. I'll put this on, you attract a female partner or whatever. Yeah, that's just like it was done with women as well. Spray some impulse on and some manner, rush out and buy your flowers. It's very generic, very backward thinking. But check out this video of what's his name? This JF individuals are clearly French. John, probably Jean, who say it the French way. His arm gestures don't really come mind. Sometimes I do this, and this above the shoulders. He's not that expressive. His shoulders are down a little bit, appear to be. It's not a good sign. If someone's generally open and honest, their hand gestures will be out there, opening up exposing the body, open, honest, right? Because the closer your arms are to you, the more protection you have actually of the torso. This comes from our earliest origins, like in the caveman age, if you will. This, wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. Palms open, showing no weapons. You're not hiding anything. You're not concealing anything. See how that would relate to early origins? There's definitely an interest here. I've been reading up on reading body language, but I've also been reading up on cues you can do in communication in person to another person to allow the person you're talking to feel more comfortable and confident with you about the conversation, so they can carry on ahead. It's simple things like if you if you go, usually there's some exceptions, but usually out in the countryside, people have a bit of a bit of a larger personal space. In a crowded city, they won't mind being a bit closer to you. It's simple things like that. If you want to talk to somebody, if they suddenly back off, and you go in again, and they back off again, well, you're invading their personal space. See, which can vary slightly. People out there, intimate space, personal space, social space, and public space. That's one thing you'll look for. Trying to be more caring and amicable, just tilt your head a bit. They've done studies with dating apps and dating websites, and they had people go on and have a photo of them and in a profile. The people who had the tilt and somewhat of a smile and a tilt were the ones that got the most private messages or likes or whatever, however the websites might work. And we do that. The reason that works is like, if I tell you, do you hear that? Can you hear that sound? Everybody go, what's that? So tilting your head makes it look like you're paying more attention, you're listening. Because we focus one ear. Or do you see that? No. No, what is it? You're focusing one eye on something. Your good eye, everyone has a slightly better eye than the other, I think. It's things like this. This JF guy is a bit weird. I don't know everything what's going on there. But thank you for the appreciation about the body language videos. They're here and there. I've talked about body language of Andrew Tate, Dr. Witnesser, some oppositions against Steve McRae when we supported him. Now I think Steve's just a bag of shit. And interesting, out of curiosity, I went back over videos looking at Steve McRae's body language. He got a little bit less in expressiveness the closer we got to him being a dick. Something was already going on. But, during the mod call, it's just, yeah, there's all kinds of body language shit going on, I think. And not good either, not in a good way. But it can be nuanced in sometimes with body language reading. If you don't know someone's baseline, they might have quirks that might mean something in a particular context. You got to look at the baseline. A baseline would be what is idiosyncratic to the individual. But, I feel like I'm back a lot with a lot of interest after come and gone. Exploratory Minds project was an opportunity to do something over the internet during COVID, I guess, and hopefully it would continue afterwards, but it didn't. I was over on the other channel, but now it's a health website. I've been writing up about a system to memorize 52 items in any particular order. Why 52? Well, it lends itself well then for memorizing the whole pack of cards. So this was sort of related to something I did many years ago before some shit hit the fan for me personally in personal life, which had me like beat the crap out of certain anxiety that caused. And a manager at work said some weeks ago, so you got good memory because the things I asked you to store him, I didn't expect you to get it all at once, but you're going to tell me, and this and that. By the time I come back with something, it says, all right, I brought it all down. And yeah, I just said, I'm back. Watch this space. So, yeah, definitely reading the body language. I think I'll do some more body language videos. I mean, Cheshire, what you're doing is that you put these people out on, you show their video clips. So I might do that anyway, just talking about some of these individuals. This JF guy, he's hiding something. I don't know yet, but I'm making this video while watching. Put you on silent at the moment to make the video. But you're talking about his partner going missing. I think he wants the person to go missing, not literally, but go away somewhere. But I mean, I could be wrong on this. I need to look at more clips but it's possible. It seems like at the moment, I might change my mind, but at the moment, it feels like it's like making excuses around something. It's like something's going on. It's like, oh, go missing a few days. I don't want you around. Not sure. And when they are around, they don't want them around for long. So I think the individuals are okay, but not okay, if you know what I mean. They're alive. Yeah. So I pointed out rubbing his eye. You were going like this, and that can be there's something in your eye, of course. But where he said she promised to me she wouldn't fully disappear. Eye rubbing during a statement communicated as a fact can mean someone's mentally seeing something that they don't want to see. So she promised she wouldn't fully disappear. She promised she wouldn't fully disappear. Is he seeing her around and he wants her to be gone again? Just go away. Don't want you around. Sod off. Maybe, I don't know. And as to why, don't know, but why is he's lying about something. There's some cues here and there. You got to look at what's the body language cues are, the timing of them. Are they in line with something that's being said? We did this classic eye rub during saying she promised to me she wouldn't fully disappear. And the eye rub. I think he wants her to fully disappear. Possible, but we need to look more for more consistency, more things like that are consistent enough to back up that claim that I'm claiming. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll look forward to doing another video soon. Maybe it'll be an analysis of this JF guy. Who knows? Peace out. See you again. Bye.